Alright guys, so Infinity dropped the full patch notes for their new Beta Weekend 2 update. We're going to go through all of the new content, the maps and modes for this weekend, the perks here. We have a weapon tuning as well, what guns were nerfed and buffed, a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. I'll zoom in for you guys. First up here with the maps, we have two new battle maps, Sarif Bay and Said, both for Ground War, of course, and for both of these maps, check out the full blogs. They go through some more info. Pretty cool stuff there. Those are also Warzone 2 points of interest, so that's sick. For their modes as well, we have Ground War, of course, returning. Enjoy up to 32v32 combat with brand new vehicles and dynamic combat. We have a new sandbox TDM, Invasion, or what we like to call Shipment of Ground War. Invasion pits two teams of 20 players and 20 AI, large maps, 80 combatants, water play, etc. It's kind of fun. I don't really like the AI stuff. Right now, that's the only mode available, but full Ground War will probably be available at some point this weekend. That should be a lot of fun to check out. But right now, Invasion, it's okay. I don't really like the AI bots there, but it's not a bad mode overall. And we have third-person Mosh Pit returning for Weekend 2 as well. I would like to see Hardpoint as a separate playlist. I don't know if they're going to add that, but we'll see very soon. For gameplay here, we've made adjustments to player visibility, which would make enemy targets easier to spot. We talked about that in a previous video today. I think this change has definitely been noticeable in the games I've been playing today, so that's good to see. For perks here, the perk earn rate will remain the same for the start of Beta Weekend 1. Once all platforms are open, we'll be increasing the earn rate significantly. So again, the perk system is weird. You start off with 2 perks, and then the rest of the perks you slowly earn throughout your game. And a lot of people are saying, by the time you get your last perk, the game is almost over. So to increase that perk earn rate would be really good. They're waiting until, I guess, Saturday when all platforms are open and no beta codes required. So I guess we'll see then if it's good. I think that's a pretty good change there, but I would rather see that now. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. For audio here, very big stuff. Decrease the overall distance from which you could hear enemy and ally footsteps. A big deal there. We have mixed the volume of local and non-local player slide sounds to be more in line with other movements. Added an equalizer to soften ally footsteps versus enemy footsteps, making enemy audio more distinct. Really good one there. Adjusted mix presets, etc., making footsteps slightly less pronounced. Okay, that's good. Now for weapon tuning, some huge stuff here. We have the FTAC Recon, reduced damage while in full auto, increased full auto recoil, minor headshot damage reduction. So a slight nerf there. Of course, we'll do testing in future videos to see how it performs in game, but that's that there. For the FSS Hurricane, we have reduced damage at distance and lower headshot multiplier. Again, a slight nerf there. This one is a pretty good weapon. Kind of sad to see that nerfed, but it made sense. The Lockman 556, very interesting here. Minor recoil increase, minor headshot reduction, and minor hipfire spread increase. So again, they're using the word minor here for all of these. A slight nerf, it seems like. I thought this would get a bigger nerf, but okay, that's cool. M4 here, minor hipfire spread increase. That makes sense. I thought they would nerf a little more there, but okay. M16, minor hipfire spread increase. That's kind of weird. I thought the M16 wasn't that good. I would expect a buff, but maybe people were really good with this weapon. I'm not so sure. I haven't really used it that much, but that's that. For the 74U, of course, a minor hipfire spread increase as well. So that's that. The Lockman sub, which I think is probably the best weapon in the game right now. We have minimum damage reduction. Unfortunate, because at close range you were able to melt people, so that of course got a nerf there. Minor headshot damage reduction, that makes sense there as well. I was expecting that one. We have the list of gunsmithable weapons from weekend 1 that remains the same for weekend 2. So these are the weapons you can gunsmith during the beta: M4, M16, Lockman 556, FFS Hurricane, Lockman Sub, Lockman 762, FTAC Recon, LMS, Rap H, and 556 Icarus. Now for maps here, we have Museum returning following fixes to lighting. So apparently they removed it. It was only available on Friday last week, but they removed it because of lighting issues. I guess that was the big issue there, but it's back in the game. Patched various geo on Farm 18, Hotel, Mercado. Okay, good stuff there. User interface, which they didn't change too much, but apparently they go through some changes here. We addressed a number of UX bugs, including gunsmith and progression issues. The level cap for weekend 2 is level 30. Of course, if you play during weekend 1, your progress should carry over to weekend 2. We're also working on a number of UI and UX improvements for launch. So again, like I said, the UI is the same from weekend 1. They need to make some massive improvements there, so we'll talk about that in a future video. Other improvements as well, edits, optimizations in the works for launch, more to come. Again, they go through the dates here, and that's that. So I like this. You know, in the past, IW was known for not dropping any patch notes, any updates on anything there, especially with Warzone as well when it was first out during Verdansk. So hopefully, again, we see just a ton of patch notes like this, a ton of updates. Anytime there's an update to the game, they go through exactly what they did, exactly what they changed, and hopefully the communication continues throughout the rest of MW2's life cycle. So overall, that's it there for this major weekend 2 update. Be sure to subscribe for more MW2 Warzone 2 news update videos like this. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.